everybody, Polis here today. Well, we're back to part 2 of Five Nights at Freddy's Is Purple Man Immortal? Now, I've changed the title a bit. Now, a bit of this theory video is going to be from Dorcos Gaming's theory of who is the Purple Man. And I recommend you check that out. There will be a link at the end of the video, like most of my videos are. Now, first things first though. Now, what Dorcos has said in his video, which is very interesting, that is, about Purple Man working at Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria in the second game, Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Now, to me, it was a bit confusing until he did mention with phone guy's calls. Now, let's look at the first phone call. Well, let's take a look at one of them in Five Nights at Freddy's 3. So, have a listen.
Hello? Welcome to your new career as a performer/entertainer for Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. These tapes will provide you with much-needed information on how to handle/climb into/climb out of mascot costumes. Right now, we have two specially designed suits that double as both animatronic and suit. So please pay close attention while learning how to operate these suits, as accidents/injuries/death/irreparable and grotesque maimings can occur. First, we will discuss how to operate the mascots when they are in animatronic form. For ease of operation, the animatronics are set to turn and walk towards sound cues. This is an easy and hands-free approach to making sure the animatronics stay where the children are for maximum entertainment/crowd-pleasing value. To change the animatronics to suit mode, insert and turn firmly the hand crank provided by the manufacturer. Turning the crank will recoil and compress the animatronic parts around the sides of the suit, providing room to climb inside. Please make sure the spring locks are fastened tight to ensure the animatronic devices remain fixed. We will cover this in more detail in tomorrow's session. Remember to smile. You are the face of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Hello. For today's lesson, we will be continuing our training on proper suit handling techniques. When using an animatronic as a suit, please ensure that the animatronic parts are tightly compressed and fastened by the spring locks located around the inside of the suit. It may take a few moments to position your head and torso between these parts in a manner where you can move and speak. Try not to nudge or press against any of the spring locks inside the suit. Do not touch the spring locks at any time. Do not breathe on the spring locks, as moisture may loosen them and cause them to break loose. In the case that the spring locks come loose while you are wearing a suit, please try to maneuver away from populated areas before bleeding out, as to not ruin the customer experience. As always, if there is ever an emergency, please go to the designated safe room. Every location is built with one extra room that is not included in the digital map layouts programmed into the animatronics or security system. This room is hidden to customers, invisible to animatronics, and is always off camera. As always, remember to smile. You are the face of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Hello. There's been a slight change of company policy concerning use of the suit. Don't. After learning of an unfortunate incident at the sister location involving multiple and simultaneous spring lock failures, the company has deemed the suit temporarily unfit for employees. Safety is top priority at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, which is why the classic suits are being retired to an appropriate location while being looked at by our technicians. Until replacements arrive, you will be expected to wear the temporary costumes provided to you. Keep in mind that they were found on very short notice, so questions about appropriateness/relevance should be deflected. I repeat, the classic suits are not to be touched, activated, or worn. That being said, we are free of liability. Do as you wish. As always, remember to smile. You are the face of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Hello. This is just a reminder of company policy concerning the safe room. The safe room is reserved for equipment and or other property not being currently used and as a backup safety location for employees only. This is not a break room and should not be considered a place for employees to hide and or congregate. And under no circumstance should a customer ever be taken into this room and out of the main show area. Management has also been made aware that the Spring Bonnie animatronic has been noticeably moved and would like to remind employees that this costume is not safe to wear under any circumstances. Thank you, and remember to smile. You are the face of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Hello. This is just to inform all employees that due to budget restrictions, the previously mentioned safe rooms are being sealed at most locations, including this one. Work crews will be here most of the day today, constructing a false wall over the old door face. Nothing is being taken out beforehand, so if you left anything inside, then it's your own fault. Management also requests that this room not be mentioned to family, friends, or insurance representatives.
It's pretty interesting. He mentions a spring lock that you can use on the animatronics. Now, does that mean on Five Nights at Freddy's 2, Purple Guy, who was a day shift guard before he was fired and was found out, used the spring lock against Freddy Fazbear, well, the toy one, that the animatronics were good all along, and when he used it against Freddy and turned all the animatronics evil. And listen to this phone call about Phone Guy mentioning about, well, let's say, the tampering with the animatronics.
Hello. Hey there, Night 4. I told you to get the hang of it. Okay, so just to update you, there's been somewhat of an investigation going on. We may end up having to close for a few days. I don't know. I want to emphasize, though, that it's really just a precaution. Fazbear Entertainment denies any wrongdoing. These things happen sometimes. It'll all get sorted out in a few days. Just keep an eye on things, and I'll keep you posted. Just as a side note, though, try to avoid eye contact with any of the animatronics tonight if you can. Someone may have tampered with their facial recognition systems. We're not sure. But the characters have been acting very unusual, almost aggressive toward the staff. They interact with the kids just fine, but when they encounter an adult, they just stare. Anyway, hang tight, it'll all pass. Good night.
It's pretty interesting. Because even Phone Guy was like, a space for you, or something like that, in a very worried state. And here's the other phone call.
Hello. What on earth are you doing there? Didn't you get the memo? The place is closed down, at least for a while. Someone used one of the suits. We had a spare in the back, a yellow one. Someone used it. Now none of them are acting right. Listen, just finish your shift. It's safer than trying to leave in the middle of the night. We have one more event scheduled for tomorrow, a birthday. You'll be on day shift. Wear your uniform. Stay close to the animatronics and make sure they don't hurt anyone, okay? For now, just make it through the night. When the place eventually opens again, I'll probably take the night shift myself. Okay, good night and good luck.
It's scary. Purple Man knew what he was doing. He sabotaged the animatronics. They were good. They were trying to stop Purple Man and the marionette, the toy ones. But Purple Man sabotaged and made them evil, and that's why Beyond the Nights they're quite freaking annoying to defeat. Purple Guy was found out by the investigation, maybe by the FBI or the CIA or Special Forces with the police. He was fired. His badge, his hat, his device was removed and he was fired. But he took the Springtrap costume. But Phone Guy did mention someone used one of the suits. a yellow one. Now this is where this interesting comes in. In Five Nights at Freddy's 3 with the minigame, we see Fredbear and Springtrap together at Fredbear's family diner. Them together with the children, and we play as Fredbear. So this is going to lead up to more confusion. When Phone Guy mentions a golden suit, does he mention Golden Freddy or Fredbear or Springtrap? Who is Phone Guy mentioning? Now, remember, the suits were decaying over the years, of Fredbear's to Freddy's to now a horror attraction which only lasted a week, until it was burnt down, probably by Mike Schmidt. So, that leads up to the question, was Purple Man the cause of everything? I will confirm and probably will say that Purple Man did cause everything. He caused the first shutdown of Fredbear's family, the first murder. He more or less was at Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, the first one. I bet you he was at that and screwed something up. Made the animatronics screwed up. Then he was the cause of Bite of 87, making one of the animatronics more likely Mangle to bite Jeremy Fitzgerald, and took the suit. There, and also murdered 5 more children. Then, in the first game, Five Nights at Freddy's, he was there before our character, Mike Schmidt, got there, or maybe after Mike Schmidt left and never came back. Was building the suit, destroying the animatronics, the ones we had to face in the first game, but regression, or I'd say death, was near. I can see two things that Purple Man did stupidly. One, when he was destroyed the animatronics one by one, he released the children's souls. How did the children get there? They were free. Purple Man accidentally broke them free from the suits he stuffed them in. So he was screwed, definitely. Then, when he realized he was fucked, he hid in the suit he was making, but forgot the spring locks, crushed him, destroyed his vital organs, lost liters of pints of blood. He fell on the ground. The children were finally at rest. They don't want Purple Man to die. They want him to suffer as they did. So, with that said, did Purple Man cause the hallucinations? Well, more or less yes. Purple Man got special abilities and powers beyond all recognition. And that's when in the third game, he releases the hallucinations of the phantom animatronics. Because they're not real. Purple Man used those animatronics. He knows a lot. So he used his powers to make phantom ones. To make the character panic, worry, and make the systems fail. So he can quickly get to him and kill him. And will keep doing so to every guard. But, sadly for him, the place was burnt down. Burning everything except for a couple of relics. But then, he was still alive. Purple Guy lives again, and he's coming back for more. So, with that recall, I believe, in my opinion, Purple Guy caused everything behind the scenes. While we were playing a normal Night Watchman, normal everyday person, the real story was behind the Easter eggs, behind the phone calls, the informations, and the theories we make. Purple Man is the iconic character, the main character, along with the children and Phone Guy. They are the main characters. Now you're probably wondering, well, is Freddy Fazbear and Friends the main characters? Well, in gameplay-wise, yes, but in story-wise, no. It's all about Purple Guy, the children, and Phone Guy, who are the ones. The history of the place. Purple Guy is the main villain. We are just normal everyday people. So Scott was smart enough to make blue man or blue guy the opposite of a purple guy? You're probably wondering, what do you mean? A law enforcement, maybe an agent or officer who can end him, end purple guy. If Scott was clever to make blue guy, who's a police officer, or a mercenary, or a CIA or FBI agent who hunts him down, this resolves into a different story. Now this kind of leads up to more of Purple Guy being involved with the FBI. Now the FBI deal with cases, particularly with murders, high-level criminals, terrorists, and the usual threats. And they have a blacklist for criminals in their country. Because this game is set in the US, Purple Guy will probably be number one or in one of the places as a high-level criminal that needs to be terminated. And I bet the FBI will searching for him, went to these places that are looking for him, and I'm probably thinking, I don't know, that probably in the 5th game, or the 6th, or the 4th one, we could see an FBI agent. I don't know, but Purple Guy is going to keep causing these problems, and he won't die. He's practically immortal, unless, though, we have an option to remove Purple Guy from his suit, take him out, his rotten, discarded body, and burn his body, burn the suit. His soul is released, but we see him. But then if Scott was smart enough, Death, or the Angel Gabriel, smites him, sends him to hell, and the whole murder and horror of Freddy Fazbear ends. That is my theory, guys. Now, if you enjoyed it, I hope you did. I do recommend you check out my other videos. I do other things besides Five Nights at Freddy's, so I want you guys to give them a like, as it really helps out. So I thank everyone for watching. We'll do the final part of what we know about Purple Guy, but also what theories we've done. So without further saying, have a good day and become a ranger today, or, well, it's your decision. I'm not making it. Enjoy.